Hi, Coach Noss here. I've been getting a lot of requests about specific shoulder workouts, so I thought I'd bring to you a shoulder workout that also not only helps with the strengthening of the shoulder, helps with the stability of the shoulder. The two combined for what my mentor Gary Gray says is most stability. Stability through a range of motion is so important. There's no sport where you just stabilize and then don't move through a range of motion. So what we look to do is to stabilize and strengthen the rotator cuff, the front and rear and middle delt, the tie-in with the bicep and the tie-in with the tricep, as well as the lat. So in all those muscles that we need to have affecting the shoulder blade, the rotator cuff, and how the arm moves in motion is what we're looking to do today. So let's get with it, and I will show you a 4-step move that I use with my players. Also, I want to sort of bring this out with the Olympics approaching. It's been really fun watching the trials and the guys really and the girls getting ready to make the teams. And it's been so exciting. And I just wanted to let you know that all the exercises that I've brought to you in the last few months are multidisciplinary in that you can use them in different sports, from tennis to archery, to golf and all the different sports, wrestling, anything that you can possibly think of. All of the exercises we use in a range of motion, even with rotation, can be used in many different sports. Exercises I'm going to show you today, when you think about it, anytime you use your shoulder, as in the javelin throw, shot put, tennis, the rings, through gymnastics, all of the shoulder components, the entire shoulder complex, and how it ties into the body with stability and motion is very important. So I hope you enjoy these exercises. Let's get to it, and we'll get on its way. All right, the first movement I'm going to do is the oldie but goodie windshield wipers. So basically, we're wax on, wax off. I'm taking a green Superflex band. I'm going to step on it with one foot. I'm going to take it through the thumb, through the little finger of my hand this way. Get as close to the wall, get your nose right up next to the wall. And what you're going to do is keep your chest on the wall. You're going to go into a big, nice round circle. Try and keep the elbow in close to the wall as you do the work. Usually do 15 repetitions, 15 to 20. Making sure you keep a nice big circle, and then you want to reverse and go the other way. Make sure you keep that elbow in line with the torso. You'll have stability of the body with motion through the scapula. We usually do that 15 to 20 times, 2 to 3 sets. All right, we just went through the movement where we stabilize the body and move the scapula. Now we're going to do the reverse. We're going to stabilize scap by pulling it up, shoulder height, elbow at 90 degrees, and upper arm 90 degrees to the torso. I'm using a yellow power band. And what we're going to do is to just do a step back. You're going to step back, holding that position, and then step forward to take some of the tension off. This move was introduced to me by Dr. Craig Davies, who works with Hunter Mahan, Y. Yang, just to name a few. So it was a really good move that I saw that I liked and started incorporating it with my guys. So the main thing is you want to keep that angle and keep your posture. Head is tall, so now our hips are moving while we're stabilizing the scap. Now after about 5 repetitions or 5 step backs, you want to step back into that position and really hold. Now this is pure stability. You want to keep holding, keep holding. You'll start to feel the muscles start to burn. You want to hold it as long as you can until you feel any kind of movement coming out of the position, any loss of angle or loss of posture in the body, and then you're done. So do that 5 times, 5 step backs, and hold it for anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20 seconds. Third movement in this series is pure strength through a really cool range of motion. What I like to do is take the dumbbell, have it facing me, shoulder width stance, knee slightly flexed. Really open it up so that the elbow is in line with the torso. Fire it up forcefully, and then slow negative on the way down, usually about 3 to 5 seconds. Then bring it back around so the scapula really actually moves as a sliding joint, as what it is, across the back. And as you go back into your pushing motion, bring that, let it slide back towards the spine with stability and fire it up. Keep your hands on your hip just to keep yourself square and keep yourself tall with flexed knees. And then slow on the way down. Looks a little like this. Palm is facing you. Again, good flexion in the knees. Keep your head tall. Turn it over. Fire it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the way down. Bring it back in. Slide that scapula back towards the spine. Fire it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around. Again, let the scapula come forward. Slide it back and fire it up again. Slow on the way down. I usually do anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions, depending on how heavy the weight is. And one thing you can do also, once you get used to doing this movement, go ahead and try a kettlebell. Have the kettlebell upside down, so the bell part is up. This is going to increase your grip strength as well as work through that shoulder complex. So that's sort of a double advantage there. So once you get used to this movement, or even just try and work on your grip strength a little more, use an upside down kettlebell. The last movement I'm going to do in this series is what I call a sword pull. You can do it on a bench or a ball, whichever is easiest for you. I found with a ball you can move yourself around a little bit more to get in that position a little easier. So, we've done our body stabilization with scap movement. We've done our scap stabilization with body movement. We did our strength move. And now what we want to do is, again, have the lower body stabilized, upper body moving with the rotator cuff, scapula, tricep, bicep all working together. The lat's stabilizing, but it's also moving somewhat. So what you do is, again, it's like pulling a sword out of the scabbard. Bring the elbow up, bring it straight up. Then you're pulling up with the sword to get it up in the air, and then you extend it out. Bring it back down into that scabbard point. So it's almost like a 1, 2, 3 movement. Again, up, bring it up a slight angle, rotate through the rotator cuff, and then extend the arm out. I like to do these until you really feel a nice burn in the rear of the shoulder, the whole shoulder complex. You'll feel everything extend. You'll feel the tricep as it extends the arm out, the bicep as it controls the movement back down to the start position. It's a great finishing exercise. I use it, and especially after you've done the others, this is going to fatigue fairly quickly. Again, I'm using a yellow power band. Again, the distance you have it is going to determine how much tension you want on it. You don't need a whole lot of tension to begin with. So, I hope you enjoyed what I brought you today. I'd like to see some of your comments and your feedback on Facebook, on the Amino Bio YouTube. Enjoy the Olympics, and I'll be bringing you more of these exercises in the near future. Have a great day.